Good day, this is my answer for question number 1, quiz 2. Here. So, the question is, flying at 3,500 feet, an aircraft is flying at 460 miles per hour. If its airfoil has a chord measurement of 3 meters and a span of 10 meters, with a trend of pressure distribution given sa coefficient ng pressure sa upper as sa lower pala muna is ito 1.413 minus 0.3442x plus 0.01918 x squared, and then ang coefficient of pressure sa upper is negative 0.746 minus 0.059x plus 0.00988x squared. And then the x is in terms of feet. So here I plotted in Desmos. The red line indicates the pressure coefficient, the upper, or no, the lower pressure coefficient, this one, the red line. And then the green line is the upper. And then in between, the area of this is supposedly the lift coefficient. So let's solve for the lift coefficient. So ang required natin is lift coefficient and then lift. So the formula for lift coefficient is CL is equal to 1 over chord and then integral of CPL minus CPU dx with the upper boundary of the chord and then 0. So let us start. Bale, ito siya. Yung chord natin is given in meters. So, kinonvert natin into imperial. And then, the first given coefficient pressure, and then minus the upper coefficient here. And then, what we will do is, of course, add and subtract same variables. So this one, ano lang naman siya, quadratic equation. So yung mga same variables is pinag-add and subtract natin, resulting to this one. So meron tayong 2.159 minus 0.2852x plus 9.3x times 10 raised to negative 3x squared. So, i-integrate lang natin siya. So, madali na naman mag-integrate. Itong constant, maglalagay tayo ng variable x. And then, yung x squared natin is mag-a-add tayo ng 1 exponent. And then, magsasubtract sa magiging exponent niya. Then, same with the third term. Yung x cube, ay yung x squared kanina, naging x cube, and then subtract tayo ng 3. And then, same upper boundary, and then lower. So, since 0 yan, ang lower boundary natin is 0 na rin lahat. So, magpo-focus na lang tayo to substitute this value, 2x. So, eto na siya, pag na-substitute. Ayan. And then, kapag sinolve mo, ito ang lalabas. So, meron tayong 10.391156 for 7. For 1, I mean. And then, ita-times natin sa yung numerical coefficient, yung constant natin, which is yung 1 over the chord. So, basically, i-divide natin siya. So, makakancel yung unit. So, unitless ang ating coefficient since coefficient nga siya. So, meron tayong 1.055,730,612. So, store natin sa A kasi magagamit natin siya mamaya. So, up next is the lift. So, lift is basically dynamic pressure times the area of the wing and then yung coefficient natin kanina. So, yung lift coefficient. So, ito yung dynamic pressure formula, 1/2 rho v squared. And then yung area is chord times the span and then CL. So, kukunin muna natin yung ambient density. So, yung ambient density, since within 11 kilometers pa siya, gagamit tayo ng gradient formula. So, ayun. Bale, ang SSLC natin na pressure ay na density 0.002377 slug per feet cube times 1 plus yung lapse rate which is negative 0.003566 Rankine per feet, and then the height which is 35,000 feet, and then the SSLC in Rankine in temperature. So resulting to this value 7.36414116 times 10 raised to negative 4 slug per feet cube. Ayan ang ambient density natin. In-store lang natin sa B. So, babalik tayo sa equation na to ng lift. So, plug lang natin yung mga values. 1/2 yung ambient density in unit slug per feet. And then this one is the speed, which is yung 460 miles per hour. So, ito yung conversions niya. So, 460 miles times 5 to 80 para ma-convert natin siya sa feet. And then, di-divide natin sa 3,600 para ma-convert sa seconds. So, eto na siya. And then, 9.843 which is yung chord natin. And then, 32.81 feet which is yung wingspan. And then, A, which is again yung coefficient ng lift. So, times lang natin yan. So, 1/2 times B, which is etong lalabas. So, 3.68207058 times 10 raised to negative 4 slug per feet cube. And then, squared ng velocity natin. So, pag in-squared siya, result niyan is 455,175.1111 feet squared second squared. And then, ang result ng area times dun sa coefficient is 340.9469659 feet squared kasi area nga siya. So, dimensional analysis, yung feet cube is makakancel na kasi may squared na dito. And then, since squared to, isa lang ang mababawas dyan. So, ang result nyan is LBF. Kasi nga, ang unit na lang natin is log feet divided by second squared. So, ita times lang natin itong tatlo, resulting to 57,142.26 435 LBF. So, this is my final answer. The lift coefficient is equal to 1.056 and the lift is 57,142.264 pound force. That's it for the question 1. Thank you.